Alright, this week's tutorial is a little bit tougher than songs that I normally teach. It's called I Hate Buffering by The Devil Wears Prada. And this one, again, is tuned into dropped D. And if you don't know how to do that, all you have to do is take your 4th string and your 6th string, strum them at the same time, and just drop your 6th string until they sound exactly the same. Okay. To start off, the intro is going to sound like this. I'm going to play it slow so you can see what I'm doing. And this tutorial is based off of the cover that I'm doing for this song. And it's not going to be 100% accurate to how Devil Wears Prada plays it, but it's really close enough to play along with the song or with your band or whatever if you want. So this is how it starts. Okay, that's the first half of the intro. All those open notes are all triplets, which means there's 3, which means it goes down, up, down really quick. Like that. That's one triplet. And when you string them together up to speed, it kind of sounds like more like that, because that's about how fast they play it. The first note is an octave chord on the 5th fret. 5th string, 5th fret. 3rd string, 7th fret. And you notice I'm missing a string here. It just broke after I put these on, but luckily we're not using that string for this song. But that's the first note that you play. And it goes right into the triplets, and you play 6 triplets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then it does... And all of these notes that you're hearing, the higher ones, are all those same octave chords. And you're just going to slide them up and down. The first one goes from the 5th fret to the 8th fret. And when you hit it, you're gonna strum it once and then slide and then strum it again. Like that. And then in between, there's only 2 triplets. And then it's gonna go 8, 7. And then there's 2 again, 2 triplets again, and it's gonna go from 7 to 4. So the intro again. Okay, and then it's going to repeat that whole thing one more time. And then after it repeats that again, it's going to do that all again, except the octave chords are going to be a little bit different. They're going to sound like this. And it's going to repeat that one once more time. Those octave chords, it goes from 8 to 12 for the first one. And then it's going to do 2 triplets. And then it's going to go from 12 to 10. And then 2 more triplets. And it's going to go from 10 to 5. Okay, and that is the intro. Up to speed, it's going to look a little bit closer to this. That's what it sounds a little bit. It gets more realistic that way up to speed. Okay, and the next part is going to be almost all open notes. It's going to sound like this. And those octave chords right there are going to be like strummed really fast, so it's going to sound more like... Okay, I'll just play that the open note part because it's kind of a weird beat. I'll play it slow so you can figure out what it is and then play it along with the song. And then it does that. And those octave chords, it goes from 12 to 10 to 8 to 5. Okay, and the open note that I played is actually a little bit longer than what I showed you. Just listen to the song. It's all it is just open notes the whole time. And then it does the... And then it does the open note thing again. And then instead of going to the octave chords, it's going to end like this. Just 3 open notes that are muted with your hand. Okay, and the next part, you can choose to play one or the other guitar because there's 2 guitars playing. One of them sounds like this. And the other guitar plays the rhythm, sounds like this. And then they both do the... Okay, and all that is, the first guitar is octave chords, 8th fret, and then 10th fret, and then 12th fret. And the slide goes from 12 to 13 to 12, and then it goes 8, 10. Twelve, 13, 8, 10. Okay, it's gonna do this 4 times, except every other part, the part where it does the slide right here, every other time it's gonna switch to, and it's pretty close. They sound all really similar. All this is on the 3rd string, 9th fret. You're gonna hammer onto the 10th fret and then back off to the 9. And then you're gonna go to the next string, the 4th string, and you're gonna hit the 10th fret. And then the 7th fret of the 3rd string. And then it goes back to the... Okay, and that part is really easy. All it is just 8, 10, and you can either play open or 12, depending. They're both the same note. The open's obviously deeper. Okay, and that's that part. Okay, and after that part, you'll hear the guitar in the back playing this. And all that is an octave chord on the 5th fret. And when you get to the end, use your ring finger right here on the 7th fret of the 3rd string and just slowly start bending it. Okay, and then that guitar is going to continue playing that note while the rhythm guitar comes in and plays the... And the whole time the rhythm guitar is playing that, the other guitar is just playing the 5th, except when he actually plays the 8th, they can slide up and play the 8th together. It's really repetitive. It kind of sounds weird when you take it out of context of the song, but that's how it is. The rhythm guitar is simple, it's just open, and it's 3 notes. And then it does it again. And this time it does an octave chord on the 8th fret. And then after 2 measures, the guitar that's playing the 5th octave right here stops playing and it's just the rhythm. Okay, and then after the 2 measures of just the rhythm guitar playing, it ends with an open note. So that would be... This is right before like the break or whatever it's called in the song, and there's a pick scrape. Shouldn't have to show you how to do that. Just slide your pick on this 6th string or the 5th string, whichever one you prefer. Okay, and then the break part comes in and sounds like this. Okay, and this part gets a little complicated. I got pretty close in the cover that I did, which I will be putting up on my channel next week for you to see. But how that is, it starts on the 8th fret and it just goes 8, 7. And then it starts an open note rhythm. And these are going to be octave chords again. It's going to go 12, 10, 8. Like that, okay? And you're going to hit the open strings in between each octave chord. And then right after you get to that 8th, you go back to the open again, and the rhythm sounds like this. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2 triplets. And then it's going to go 1, 2. And then it's going to go octave chord, 10th fret, and then 12th fret. And it's do the same thing except from 12 to 10. Okay, and then it's going to repeat that again, except this time instead of going back up to 10, 12, and then 12, 10, you're going to play a chord on the 8th fret. Just bar the 8th fret. Just like that. That's all it is. It goes from 8 to 5. And then you're going to hear that in the song that they do on their album. It's a pinch harmonic, but I can't get a pinch harmonic with my setup here that I'm using to record right now, so I'll just use just a regular natural harmonic. And that's the part's gonna sound like how I do it on the cover. It's gonna sound like this. It's 1, 2, 3, and then the harmonic. And the harmonic that I use is on the 4th string, 5th fret. Just lightly touch that. And then it does this. Okay, and that's the 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2 triplets. And then it does the 8, 5 again. And then right here it's going to repeat again. This time it's going to play the 8, 5 twice. And then you end with an open note. Okay, and then after you end with the open note, it's going to go like this. And then you hear cymbals playing and it does it again. And you're just strumming once and then palm muting 3. And you do that twice. And then right here is where the chorus comes in. Chorus is really simple. It sounds like this. And it's going to repeat that whole thing twice. And it goes open, 10, 3, 5. And then open, 10, 8, 5. And it repeats that whole thing twice. It's open, 10, 3, 5, open, 10, 8, 5. Repeated twice. Okay, and the ending of the song, right after you're done with the chorus, it ends with an open note. And the second guitar immediately starts playing that 5th octave chord again. And it does the bend right into the end, and then the rhythm guitar comes in and does this. Okay, and it's going to repeat that twice. It's you strum the open note 4 times, and then you go to an octave chord on the 8th. Okay, and then it's going to do that same thing, except in place of the open note that you're strumming, just put your first finger on the 1st fret of the 6th string and do that all over again. Okay, that part's slightly different. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4. And on the 4th time, you don't mute it. And then right at the 2nd time, you just strum it instead of hitting it 4 times. So that sounds complicated. I'll just show you. Okay, and then it just ends with this. And that's it. I know that song's a little complicated. You're probably going to have to rewind a few times because this was kind of a long song and I do have length limits for my videos. So I was trying to just kind of hurry up a little bit. The cover will be out sometime next week. And then after that, I'm going to do, I think it's called Waypocalypse by Devil Wears Prada as well. So thanks for watching.